We'll be legit here again with another FIFA 14 career mode video. Now if you look at where I am now, it is completely different from where I was before. I know. Well, the transfer window has gone by. It's August 31st, transfer deadline day. I got nothing left to do. I did all my transfers, they're done. I'm about to show you the new squad and how I've set it up. Alright, get into it. So as like last year, as I told you, I decided to go with the 4-3-3 again. I went with the 4-3-3 holding to be specific. I still got Abiyati, Abate, Sabata, Zapata, Lexus, with that name. Him. But I decided to pick up Bakali, something like that. I know he has like one of the highest potentials of the game. I already know that. It's said, done, I know that. Now what you will notice, no El Shaarawy, and it's Muriel. Well, but before I go back through the whole squad, let me show you what happened. And it did the same thing as I told you last year. It's not here. But he requested a freaking transfer on the last week of transfer week. So, I've been rushing around, picked up Muriel. He'll do fine. Had him in the last game, did perfect. He'll be fine in this game. Back to this. I also picked up a new goalkeeper as a backup. He's 20 years old. He has something special, as it would say. 71 rated. He'll grow eventually, especially since Abiyati is a 79 rated 36-year-old goalkeeper. So he'll be heading downwards as we go. Picked up Eke, something like that, for like 2.2 point something million. Good pickup. He'll grow. Picked up the famous Luke Shaw. He'll grow. 73 rated. I needed another cornerback basically. Picked up this new center defensive mid for about 8 million. Vilhena for about 8 million. Natureno's still here. Bino, Nyang, and Matry. That's basically my lineup. And how I like to do my games, I usually like to switch them around when fitness gets low. I don't switch one or two players, but I switch the whole squad. So what I usually do is I like play a game, and say if there's a game in like 2 days, I'll switch out the whole squad. Maybe not the goalkeeper, but I'll basically switch out the whole squad to make sure fitness is high and injuries don't happen too often. It's usually what I do. I don't know if you would agree with it, but that's what I do to ensure that fitness is always high, and I do it as much as I can. Unless it's like one of those weeks where it gets insane and it's like game after game after game and after game, and it just gets really annoying. But other than that, it's usually back and forth, and that's how I like to do it. Another thing I've been doing, which I still have no clue, like, granted, I know the global transfer network is something new. It's like, oh, it's here. I have my scouts. I don't really like this, as I found in previous career modes that I've a little bit gone through. I mean, they find you players, that's great and all, and I can pick them out, but like, I have to go back and scout them again, when instead I can just go to freaking FootWiz and find out potentials and ratings and all that, which I found easier. But I mean, if you're looking for a challenge, then sure, that is something that is amazing, and I would use it if I wanted to. If you guys want me to, I will, and I can imagine it'll get more useful as I go throughout the career mode, because FootWiz won't have the new players that are randomly generated into the game kind of thing. So I mean, later on, maybe it'll be something that interests me. For now, not my number one priority by far. It's just me, and it's what I do. I mean, FootWiz is so much easier. And as most of you know, you probably have done it to look up potential so you can pick up those players instead of taking risks. If you guys want me to take more risks and not look at FootWiz, I can do that, but you gotta let me know. And then for the youth staff, instead of going after another player with my about 12 million left that I had, I decided to go with a scout that had 5 stars both ways. And I wanted to start building a youth academy so that maybe I don't have to pick up players. I can just grab them off of here. I mean, as we go, I'll pick up more scouts. I'll stick to the 5 stars usually because I don't like wasting money on other scouts that I'll later upgrade as it is. So I just buy the highest, get it over with there, and boom. That's it. Uh, we're actually at our first game right now on transfer deadline day. About to get into the season. And as I stated in the previous episode, we're going to get into gameplay this episode, but we're not. Next episode for sure will be my first game. Every game will be a live commentary. No quitting mid-match, rage quitting, none of that. I'll play through my games like a true career mode champion, I guess. Like somebody that should just take a loss when they deserve it, or even if it's a BS loss, take it. Alright guys, well, I think that's it for this episode. Tomorrow, gameplay. First time. Be ready. Get pumped. Like, favorite, subscribe. I will catch you guys tomorrow.